Hello, Miss Westra. This is Vaughan Price, and this is the makeup project for the game unit that we have to, do in class. I was sick on the day that our group presented. It was Wednesday, so this is the makeup project. I'm presuming that for my project, I just have to go over the rules and, just overall how the game works. So let's get into the rules. The rules, or the objective of the game, is to score more points than the other team in a 5-minute period. This is Scooter Handball. I don't know if I said that already, but it's Scooter Handball. So you want to score more points than the other team in a 5-minute period. The rules of the game. So each team obviously has a goalie. They're not going to be on scooters. Everyone else is going to be on a scooter. And the goalie's boundaries, they can't leave their boundaries, and it's determined on the size of the class. So if there's more people, I'm presuming there's more of a boundary that they can leave, right? There's a bigger boundary. So a player who has a scooter that's not a goalie cannot leave they can't get off their scooter. That's going to end up in a penalty, and we'll get into penalties later. But catching, throwing, kicking, and passing, they're all allowed. So basically you're trying to throw the ball to your teammates in order to hit throw it into the net, or in this case, the blue mat at each side of the gym. And if you hit it without the goalie getting it, if it goes in, it's a point. So let's get into the penalties. So a penalty shot, for starters, it's just a shot from half court on an open goal. So, that's easy to make. There's no pushing. You can't go over the goal line. You can't exit the goal line if you're a goalie. You can't get off the scooter. Definitely no disrespecting the referee, vulgar language, or just, any disrespect whatsoever. They're all, they all result in different penalties, anything from 20 push-ups to wall sits, right? So, that's really all the penalties and how the game works. Let's go over the fitness. So as I research this topic, I obviously know for this game to work properly, the pace of the game should be, pretty high. And the pace of the game, if it's high and done correctly, a lot of cardiovascular work will be put in, and, will get your heart rate going, which is always good for fitness. Constant movement of the legs, that obviously, really, that works out your legs. If you've ever been on the scooter in class, it does work out your legs if you're constantly moving. And just in general, it takes balance to stay on the scooter sometimes at high speed. So that always, works your body out. So overall, this game, if done right, you should end up sweating, and your legs at the end should be, pretty tired. So skill-related components, it's everything. Imagine, like any sport, there's a lot of coordination, there's communication, there's balance, there's everything. There's reaction time. But that's a lot of, like, any sport, So that's the project. To make a hypothetical, because obviously I can't show, like, scooters or anything, because I don't have scooters. I'm sorry, Miss Westra. You're going to have to forgive me on that one. Let's think about it. So, like, how would we do... In the class, we'd split the team up into... Well, first there's a warm-up activity. And the warm-up activity, it's a scooter relay race, like the one we did in class, right? Like, that was always fun, and the backward skip. So those two is that's the warm up. It should get everyone's heart going. But then after that we split the class up into 3 different groups, right? And there's 5-minute periods for two of them to stay on, and one team will sit out. And then we'll just rotate round robin style, and whoever gets the most wins at the end wins. Me, on Jared, Jeff, and Jasper, we're all going to be refereeing. We would all referee, make sure that no one breaks the rules. I feel like the game was really, really, I feel like there's a lot of aspects in it to make it a good game. So I feel like it was a solid overall game. This is my presentation, Miss Westra. Thank you for listening. I will send this to you over email.